I want a real man.
Amen to that.
Give me a man. Give me a man. M-A-N.
Okay, pause it so they can spell it. That's good. Hello, I'm Wilko and welcome to Rehashed UK. We are back with a fresh new season of Love Island. Oh, we hear the noise calling us. Oh, God, it gives me tingles. You know what? Every year I say I'm not going to watch, and this year I said I'm definitely not going to watch, and I'm not going to rehash it. And yet here I am, doing both. And I feel like a clown. Actually, I saw this on Reddit, and I thought, oh, this is all of us. And this season, for the first time ever, I'll be rehashing every single episode. Oh, my God. Make sure you comment with your thoughts and feelings as we go on. And if you have not, please subscribe to Rehashed UK. You might be subscribed to other rehashes, but this is the UK one. Maya is back as host, and I know I'm a gay man, but oh my goodness, this woman is so beautiful. I can't even look, I get nervous. I also love how Maya calls it a dating show. Yeah. It's definitely not a show that's like guaranteed to find love, although what one is. In the big kick us off package, we find out that we've got Harry, we've got Sophie, we've got Dejan, we've got Meg, we've got Blue, just B-L-U, dooba-dabba-dee-ba-dabba-dabba-dee-ba. You knew it was going to happen. Like as soon as you saw that his name was Blue, you knew that I was going to say that. Now it's going to be stuck in your head. We've also got Tommy, Connor, Shakira.
Whenever, wherever.
Alima, not Lima, it's Alima. Ben, another Megan, and Helena, or Helena. I'm not quite sure yet. I haven't heard her say it. They love spruiking about their pre-loved clothing that they've got, and all the ads that we saw on ITV for the eBay stuff. It was a lot. But they've also got the pre-loved humans, which we get each and every season. Shakira, and Meg are in first. And every time she says her name, all I can hear is and don't worry, Shakira might not have this particular talent on her CV, but she's going to do it anyway for us.
You know what? This ain't on my CV, but I'll do my best.
Oh, wow. God. And now you can just put it on your CV. She's so talented and she doesn't even know it.
I'm Megan, I'm 25 and I'm a payroll specialist from Southampton. No one in my office is fit, no one in my area, no one in the gym. Why do you think I'm here? I don't even know when my last kiss was. I don't know. I go for all of the red flags, but it's the evil eye. I always attract wrong ones, but then I give them my heart because I'm such a softie.
Okay, I have so many things. Pause it. So she's just, I'm assuming she's not envisioning that she's going to go back to her workplace because she basically just said no one in her workplace is fit. She can't go back to her gym anymore because she said no one in her gym is fit. You know, people are going to recognize you after this. You know, like you can say nobody at work is for me and nobody in the gym is for me. You can't say that like no one is bangable in any faction of your life. She's a payroll specialist. Oh, I don't know if you've ever worked for a big company and you've had to email someone who's on payroll, but no, I'll generalize. There's a personality type and they're really mad when I ask why I didn't get paid the right amount. And apparently none of them in the office are fit. Over with Shakira.
I like everything with a pulse, basically.
Okay, the standards are low. I don't know. Like they say things like this, like, oh, anyone with a pulse. Just like anyone. I'll be happy with anyone. You know, anyone. I just don't believe any island who says things like that. Shakira reckons that they must at least have some chat. Or the chat. So I'm actually interested to see who she steps forward for. Oh, and I can't wait for that person who she steps forward for to hear about her timeline. She wants to be married by 28 and popping out kids by 30. She is not mucking around. And Shakira, I dare you to say that to any of the men's face that are dropping in soon.
I want a real man.
Amen to that.
Give me a man. Give me a man. M-A-N.
Okay, pause it so they can spell it. That's good. But just because you can spell it doesn't mean that any M-E-Ns will actually be dropping. You know what I mean? Boys frequent this villa more than actual men. Alima and Sophie. Alima, not Alima. Alima and Sophie are next. Every time I say it, I just think of an actual, yeah. Also, just to note down how many Shakira puns we're up to.
I'm Shakira.
Them hips ain't lying, girl.
Them hips don't lie.
I wonder how many we can get away with this season. We'll leave that up to Ian, I think.
I am a wealth management client services executive from Glasgow. So that fairy tale type of love face, you know when you just look at a guy and they've got like that Prince Charming, like Disney Prince look to them? Yeah.
Okay, so firstly, Alima looks like she is direct out of a Disney movie. Like, look at her facial structure. It's like Walt drew it himself. I actually don't know if Walt Disney did the drawings. Isn't that bad? Isn't that really bad? Did he do the drawings? Oh no, I'm as dumb as the Islanders. Anyway, she wants a Prince Charming. And I think when you're walking in and you're asking for Prince Charming, you're asking for just too much. People are real. Like, Prince Charming isn't real. You need to ask for less. And then there's this thing with Helena that's just a little bit red flaggy.
I do need to get the vibe that you've got money, you can treat me, just give me the princess treatment that I deserve.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Are we doing that now? Are we like, I need to be with a man who can give me money? Like, I know that that's secretly a lot of people's intentions, but are we saying that out loud? So Prince Charming not only has to be Prince Charming, but he's also got to be loaded. He's got to be loaded Prince Charming. I think maybe Helena just wants a daddy with the sugar. Yeah. Sophie is also there. She's 29 and a motivational speaker and author, but she's also screaming, put a baby in me within 3 minutes of being in the villa. So
Put a baby in me.
that's amazing energy, isn't it? She also talks more about Prince Charming. Oh, geez. Who is this guy? Like, when he arrives, he's going to have his pick of the litter, isn't he? Megan and Ella arrive. And if you don't already know, like, we've got a Meg and a Megan, and they also can't believe it either. What? They're both the two humans with the same name? And what?
Meg. Shut it. Oh my gosh.
That's so crazy. People never have the same names. Never.
I had a man ask me, want to go on a walk for a day? I was like, I'm not a dog, but thank you for the offer. If I had to pick like a certain look, I quite like a man that looks a bit dead, you know what I mean? Like Tim Burton kind of style. I'm also partial to a ginger. I don't know if that's the Irish in me. Sex is important, so if they are shit in bed, I feel like that would just come back in my face.
Well, and probably quickly it would come back in your face. Is that what she's talking about? Okay, we need to pause it there because we need to talk about some things. So she's looking for like a Jack Skellington kind of thing, like a Timothée Chalamet, sort of very like very gaunt model, you know, see the bone. She's looking to see the bone. That's going to get flagged, isn't it? So they start talking about like who needs personality, like in a person. Who wants someone who has a personality? And it seems like for some of them until recently, like a man with a personality wasn't what any of them were looking for. Yeah, I get it. As long as he has like good teeth and some great abs, you know, who needs personality? Helena though is, you know, she's less on the looks apparently, even though she's on Love Island. She's less about looks. She doesn't need that. She just needs...
I love a 4 out of 10. That's funny.
You like a medium ugly boy?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing that. Medium ugly. Wait, am I now in? Or maybe I'm medium well ugly? Let me know in the comments. People normally do.
On a night out, I'm pretty feral. I think I've kissed 6 on one night before.
What? 6 on one night? Is that bad? Is that bad? I guess by gay standards, probably not. Okay, so she's after like a medium ugly, like a 4 out of 10, but she wants funny. All right, but what's the bet that she goes for the hottest but dullest one? I don't know. She tells Maya that her bar is very, very low. I guess we'll see. Oh, actually, the question of the biggest ick comes up, and this one is a new from me, from Helena.
Don't like a guy who's got like a lot of Instagram highlights.
Apparently having too many of those, that's an ick. I didn't know that. Like, I don't have any, but I guess, wow, I'm medium ugly and I have no highlights. Guys, I think I'm getting hotter by the second in this show. But Helena, that ick is so very specific.
When you know, you know. At the same time, they're always the boys that you don't want. Like, they've...
She
you might
doesn't
get
want a good guy.
digmatized. And you can't be digmatized.
Yeah, have you been digmatized before, Sophie? I've only just come out of it. How long is the digmatization? How long does that last?
For the rest of your life, my love.
No!
Yeah, I'd like to sit here and tell you that I've never been digmatized, but actually, let's just clarify. Like, is it about like dicks or guys who are dicks? All I can think of is like that snake from the Jungle Book with the twirly eyes. But instead of it being a snake, it's a python, you know? Look into my eyes. You shall go home with me. You have been digmatized. Okay, the girls are saying things like they want a tradie or a trainer. Oh, they always love a personal trainer, or a footballer, but not a rugby guy. It can be a footballer, but someone who kicks the ball, not someone who picks it up and runs with it. No. Also this year, we have basic dating profiles on Love Hearts, okay? So instead of them stepping forward for them in the flesh and blood, we're just going to see some little bits from their dating profiles, and then the girls are going to essentially, I don't know, scrap for them. Okay, we got Ben. He's 23, a taxi driver. He's 6'3". Oh, and he says, no, I'm not a catfish. Oh, please. Shut up, Ben. That's Ben going, oh, no, I'm not a catfish because I get asked that all the time because I'm just so attractive. I don't know. Off that alone, I'm ready to put Ben in the bin. Oh, Ben. If you say it in a Kiwi accent, Ben. It is Ben. The girls are into the tool, but they're not so much into the taxi driving. So, yeah. Especially on a Lima. Like, what's the taxi driver bringing home for her? She wants to be treated like a princess. Dejan, 26, personal trainer, 6'1", so tall again. I like to play hard and work harder. I love to play, so I work very hard. Okay, that on the surface is giving away huge fluff boy vibes. He wants to go out and play hard. Aren't you here to find love? Sorry, guys, I'm being ridiculous. I'll calm down. Harry is the next one. He's 30. He's a commodities trader. He's 6'2". I'm somewhere between a wild card and a husband. I know what I want, and I'm not afraid to get it. I don't know if I completely trust Harry. This is giving very much the TV show industry vibes. Although in true Love Island fashion, none of them know what commodities are. Oh, which I love. And some of them actually think that that is too corporate. Oh, too corporate. No, we can't have too corporate. No, we want fun and rich. Connor, 25, pro rugby player, 6'1". I've scored worldies on and off the pitch, but now I'm here to find the one. Oh, God. Yuck. Just the right, like none of them are making me think, oh, this guy could be husband material. That's the point, right? The point is that, like, that you want to find the one. He said it. I don't think he's going to get it with chat like that. Blue, 26, project manager, 5'11". Oh, not in the 6 foot club. I'm looking for my sexy senorita to sip margaritas. Oh, okay. I still find the name Blue very curious because it just feels unfinished. Bleh. Okay, and we've also got Tommy, who is 22, so very young. Landscape gardener, he's 6'1". Oh, there's only one guy not in the 6 foot club. He's half Italian, full of fun. Let's find out if you're the one. So he's also, as the girls put it, very poetic. Sadly, though, it's coming off a little bit too smooth for the ladies. Oh, the bar is so low. If all you have to do is like say it in a rhyme to get like some interest from the ladies, they're like, actually, this is too smooth. I don't know about that. It rhymed, guys. Doing this sight unseen, they have to run and pick a heart. I don't know if you noticed, but Helena for a hot second runs towards Harry, but ends up behind the rugby player, even though she isn't into them. So that's really leaning into my whole theory that she'll never go for what she claims to want narrative. Anyway, I guess we must meet this taxi driver.
I'm Ben, I'm 23, I'm a taxi driver and I'm from Gloucester. I always pick up girls that are fit. You get in, the amount of times I've had a look like, you sure you're my taxi? I was like, I am your taxi. I need to meet a girl organically where there's no filter, no fakeness. I need my passenger princess because that seat at the minute, that seat's free.
Oh, okay. Look, like everyone on this bloody show, he's really hot. And he does actually look like Prince Charming. You know what I mean? Like, put some royal garb on him. Oh, royal garb. And he would look absolutely like Prince Charming. What does he mean by, I am your taxi? What does he mean by, I am your taxi? What does he mean by that? Curious. Also, does he know what show he's on? He's looking for no fakeness. The amount of money that people spend on their bodies before they enter this show is stunning. Most of the stuff stuck to this villa is not real. But he is happy that Shakira has claimed his heart, apparently. I don't buy it. Also, from this Reddit post, it seems like the general public has sniffed Ben out. All right, so Shakira and Ben coupled up. Now, one of the Megs gets to meet her man, Dejan.
My name is Dejan, 26 years old. I'm a personal trainer and I'm from London. Mostly my clients are actually female. The older the client is, the more bold that they are. I've made a few wishes come true. If I want you, then there's no competition. But I've been rejected before. I can't remember when it was, but I'm just saying it just to be humble. I don't remember the last time I was rejected.
Like, it's massive fluff boy vibes, and yet I laughed. He's charming. He goes on to talk about how he's just got so much love and he just can't give it to one person because there's so much love and he's got a big heart. And I'm sure there's something big about you, but I'm not sure it's your heart. It could just be the game. You took a big game. Initially, Meg says that she's into the coupling because he wasn't wearing flip-flops. So I guess that's love.
Is he your type now you've seen him?
50-50.
Ah,
Okay, what does that mean?
Don't know. It's eyes. I can't really see that far
Oh
away.
yeah,
so-
Meg's an eyes girl.
So you're 50-50 on my eyes.
Yeah, I can't see your eyes. See.
I don't know if it's the eyes. I think you could see his eyes fine. Are we sure? I think you might be 50-50 on what he looks like. Curious.
Yeah, he's got nice eyes.
Okay,
Aw.
they're approved.
Yeah, they're
And so
approved.
it's a 50-50 now, what is it?
Oh, I don't know you yet. I don't know what you like.
She's keeping her cards close to her chest.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't know him before either, but then you were like, oh, it's about the eyes. And now you're like, oh, but I don't know your personality. Oh, that's a weird vibe. You could just say, he's really hot. I'm attracted to him. I'd love to see what the personality is. But the way you danced around it made it all very sus. Sophie's choice. Harry steps in.
I'm Harry, I'm 30 years old, I'm a commodities trader, semi-pro
They don't know
footballer
what that is.
from Guildford. I think my success rate's pretty good. I've had a football team on the roster before, we're talking 11 aside.
Does that mean he slept with all the men on the team? Oh, right, he had a roster. He just had a roster. 30? Jeez, that's ancient for a show like this. I don't know, if you go around talking about how you've got a roster, I don't see how that's going to play well for you. You know what I mean? Like, no one's going to hear that and go, oh, yeah, good. Oh, I'd like to settle down with this guy. Sophie is happy, apparently, and Harry says he's into it. Okay. Helena is ready to meet her rugby boy that she didn't want in the first place, although she stood behind him, even though she kind of still wants Harry, and I think that's a thing.
Part of the Irish Rugby Sevens team. Obviously training a lot, so keeps in shape. Me and my mum are obviously really close. I've actually been told that I normally go for girls who are quite similar to my mother in personality-wise.
Freud would have a field day with this group. And apparently this is not his best smooth line that he's ever used on his profile, so he is shocked that he has secured someone as hot as H. And to his face, she says that she's into it. And I don't know if he's actually that into it either. To the Disney princess, who's looking for a Prince Charming, Alima is setting herself up to fail because she has an image in her head of what her man, Blue, is going to look like.
I was raised in Marbella, Spain, so the sun, the pool, the drama, basically built for this, right? Quite open talking about sex, love sex. My mum owns a sex shop in Marbella. I don't buy anything from my mum's shop. I get it all given to me for free.
It's a weird flex, isn't it? I don't buy nothing from my mum's sex shop. She sends it to me for free. Okay. Okay. Do you just text your mum to order you a new fleshlight or... I don't know. It seems like he's trying to show all of his personality, but I wasn't feeling that much personality. He's also looking for something, and can we talk about this actually for a second? He's also looking for something naturally pretty. Someone get me a straight man. You won't find one in this house. Because I really want to know what this means. What is this whole naturally pretty thing? Because naturally pretty suggests like no enhancement. But all the girls that you end up with have all the enhancement. Like the ones that you're attracted to have all the enhancement. So I don't think you know what you're saying when you're looking for naturally pretty. Alima says she's happy, but she's just not.
And Alima can speak Spanish too.
Perfect.
Portuguese is fluently, and then Spanish, I would say probably 80%.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, Lima?
No, too shy. We'll practice later on. Yeah, we'll practice later on.
speak Spanish.
I promise I do.
We can work on it, we can work.
You might be working from scratch. I don't know if she knows 80% of Spanish. I don't know if maybe she speaks Portuguese. And so do I. Gato means cat. It's because my partner's Brazilian and that's all I know. Look, I'm trying to learn. But Duolingo is so needy, you know what I mean? Like, it's always saying to me, like, hey, you haven't studied today. Actually, in the comments below, let's start a conspiracy. Let me know if you think Alima knows Spanish or not. Give me a percentage. How much Spanish does Alima know? Put it in a percentage in the comments below. Oh, have we forgotten about Tommy?
Yeah, I'm tall, dark, handsome, half Italian. Quite a stereotype to call an Italian boy a mummy's boy, but it probably is correct. Makes my packed lunchbox every day.
She makes you a packed lunch every day. Well, apparently being a mummy's boy is all you need to know with this one. That and he's half Italian. So apparently that's a big selling point for Tommy. But I don't know, there's something about Megan and Tommy together. I'm not sure why I think this, but I feel like it could actually be a bit of a match. Or has this just fooled me? Has this show made me believe in romance again? Nah, it hasn't.
Megan, do you like what you see?
I do, yeah.
Yeah? And how about you, Tommy?
Yeah, no, she's beautiful, yeah.
Cute!
I wanted
cute.
to know if you did ChatGPT for that bio hour.
It's a secret. How did you know that?
It's a bit
Pretty
obvious.
obvious,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't even come up with himself. that lame line, he didn't even do it. He went to ChatGPT for something that bad. Okay, so I know it's highly edited, but for at least for like initial connections, it seems like Megan and Tommy actually have a bit of a thing, and that's cute, even though he can't come up with any of his own gear. But he is only 22, and his mum still kisses him on the bottom. Did your nan say that to you as well? No, just me? My nan, still as an adult, would say things like, I used to kiss that bottom when I was a baby. Am I making it weird? I'm sorry. All right, final look at all of the couples. We have Shakira and Ben. We have Meg and Dejan. We have Sophie and Harry, Helena and Connor, Alima and Blue, and Megan and Tommy. And Megan and Tommy are the only ones that I actually have any sort of hope for.
I'm happy.
I'm buzzing, She is sexy. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see, man. There's a few salts here, so we'll just have to get to know him, man.
I don't know. I don't think I'm feeling him. What about yourself?
Nice.
You're not feeling nice.
She's not.
I think he's a bit of you.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Go.
Not my usual type, but she's sick.
Potentially. I'm happy with my couple, don't get me wrong, but Bombshells.
I'm happy with my couple, but Bombshells. Ben, you're not happy whatsoever. You don't want to be with Shakira. Just say it. Connor can't actually believe when he's having some chat with Helena that Helena gets the ick from rugby boys. She should actually be more worried that his longest relationship had, it was 8 weeks. Like, what's worse? Being in one relationship or one that lasted less than a Love Island season? Well, apparently Blonde's not his type anyway, so also no faith in this couple. Harry and Sophie also get the chat on about, actually before we get on the chat, I just can't figure out who he looks like. Like, who does he look like? I can't figure it out. Comment below. Sophie comes on real strong, as we expected. She's 29 and she wants babies. That's huge first chat. And then she kind of dances around the fact that Harry is definitely not going to be her new baby daddy. He says,
maybe a little bit much for me.
Shocker. What a huge shock. Blue, and I love this, just openly says to Alima, you're not my type. And that's so good. And then she is also dirty that he complimented all the girls, gave them a shout out, but not her specifically. Like, that was rude. He should have mentioned her first being the hottest and then said everyone else was hot. Oh, and look at this. We are on the terrace. Oh, God, I've missed it so much. So many scandalous things happen on the terrace. And of course, who would be up there? It's Tommy, the half-Italian ChatGPT lover. He proclaims that his nan will be watching.
My nan's watching this, my nonna. She's going to be buzzing.
And I think nan should switch off after this episode. So nan, Tommy's nan, just switch off. I speak as if she watches Rehashed. She might actually, you don't know. Ben talks about what he wants, and that just reaffirms to me that it's not Shakira.
When obviously I read your little board thing, I love to play hard, and then you was like, yeah, you know, party into 3-4 a.m. in the morning, and I thought, and he still wants that, he don't want to settle down. That was the only thing. So
that was the 50-50, the partying. But take away the party and then what then? Like?
Yeah, it can be 100, it's fine.
No, she's 50-50 on how you look. She just isn't keen. And we find out that even though she can barely say his name, she picked his heart. And now she regrets it. He asks if she is happy with her choice, and she says yes, but every cell in her body is saying no. I don't know if you noticed this. As everyone's getting ready, we find out something about Tommy.
This is the first time I'm like spending the night with a girl in the bed.
Oh, seriously?
I've never really been in like a proper relationship, have I? Megan's going to be the first girl.
Does she know? Does she know?
No. I don't think I'll tell her. It might scare her.
Well, he's only 22. Like, it's not like he's 30 and he's never shared a bed with another person. They all cheers to the summer of their lives. Well, at least the most dramatic, fingers crossed for us. Ben tries a little bit of negging. It's a great technique. He calls Shakira hard work. He also claims that he has no game and no riz, which in itself is just a huge game. Like, as he sits there, I don't know. She kind of laughs along. Ben also explains that his ick is if a girl is too much. And Shakira claims that she is just that. It's just not working. They're just not into each other.
Do you come into London a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, for like auditions and stuff.
Do you do shows in London?
No, I did like a panto at Christmas and stuff.
We'll get a ticket in front row.
Would
Are you
you?
like the main character or you like dancer or what?
No, I was one of the ugly sisters. But they were like bougie ugly sisters, you know what I mean? Like, something like that.
Fit ugly sisters.
Yeah,
I reckon I'll be decent in a panto. I done A-level drama.
Did you?
I done GCSE drama and A-level drama.
Right.
Yeah.
And how was
I'm a pretty good actor, I think.
I see that.
I always wanted to like do acting. That was always like what I wanted to do, like childhood dream and that. You know, at home with my mum, I live in like a little box room, like single bed.
Single bed?
Single bed, yeah.
What are your sheets like?
What do you mean?
Like, have you got like...
question.
Yeah, that is a weird. What are your sheets like? What's the thread count on those bad boys? Okay, so they both seem keen on each other, and Tommy is keen, but it's early on and nobody wants to lock anything down, okay? Because bombshells are going to be dropping. Also, I love how Tommy at 22 keeps speaking as if like, you know, life has passed him by. Like he's tried so many things, and at 22 he's like, I still don't know. But he thinks he could be a really great actor.
Really
On
weird.
my arm, got a tattoo on my neck.
Stop.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to tattoos.
Wait, pause it. We can't move on from that so quick. There's no more to that? She's allergic to seeing them, or is she allergic to getting them? I have so many questions. Geez, it must be hard in 2025 to have that allergy and want to be on the dating scene. All right, Maya is back and she's got some big twisty news for us, as promised. Before that though, Ben and Shakira talk about being in limbo.
Give it a couple more days.
We're in limbo.
We are.
Are you just doing that to flirts? Like
No.
bickering?
Well, yeah, maybe.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
a love-hate relationship.
What? They're in limbo already. But I think that's pointed out for a very specific reason. Back to the twist.
Please welcome Toni.
When it comes to finding the man of my dreams, nothing gets in my way. I work in Las Vegas as a pool cabana server. I've flown all this way to find love. Maybe I am just what these British guys are missing.
Toni, so I know I got a boy's name.
Toni, yeah.
It's girl.
Tommy's like, Toni? Yeah, that's a boy's name. There are no girls called Toni. Toni is the first American Islander ever, and some of the boys cannot believe their luck, and I think Limbo Ben will be first in line. And I'm going to double down on this. Ben actually, look at him. Ben actually also looks like a Disney character, along with Helena. Like, they should get together because I think their kids, like, they've got the right amount of hot. I think their kids could be stunning, and that's how you should pick your lover.
Ben.
Oh, of course
Come
she
and stand
picks
next to
Ben.
Toni. Shakira, you are now single.
It's Shakira,
The good news
Shakira.
is you're not being dumped tonight.
Oh, okay. Oh, Shakira is already single and it's not even been 24 hours. She isn't being dumped just yet, but if she doesn't lock down a new man, it's all over because Maya's hips and her lips don't lie. It's another Shakira joke. And that's it. And that's it for the episode. Oh, actually, I don't know about you, but I think this could be a good season for us, for each and every episode to be rehashed. So every single day, pretty much, this show's on. Apart from the after sun bullshit. We're not doing that. But every other episode, I'm going to be here the very next day to talk about it with you. And if you made it all the way in this rehashed, I want you to put Limbo in the comments below. LIMBO. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share it on all the Reddit threads so everyone knows that Rehashed UK is covering everything Love Island, baby. And I will see you tomorrow. That's good.